And let me let you know that Bayern are not giving up on the pursuit of Harry Kane as they are set to make an improved offer for him. Meanwhile, Arsenal have submitted a further bid for Declan Rice for the region of around 105 million euros. What is so special about Rice? We know that Arsenal had Pepe, and now they are going for Rice. What exactly is Arsenal trying to cook? All these and many more loading on your show. You just have to stay tuned with Uncle Fanboy as you don't want to move a muscle, because if you snooze, you lose. Alright, so let's get the show started already, because the time is of the essence. The Athletic Federation of Nigeria has rescheduled the national trials for the World Athletic Championship, previously scheduled to hold between the 6th of July down to the 9th of July. The 2023 World Athletic Championship, the 19th edition of the World Athletic Championship, are scheduled to be held from the 19th of August down to the 27th of August 2023 at the National Athletic Games in Budapest, Hungary. But then via AFN in a later dated 27th of June 2023 and signed by the General Secretary Rita Mosundi, revealed that the event has been fixed to hold between the 5th of July down to the 7th of July at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Edo State. He also added that the national trials will take place under strict compliance of World Athletic rules and regulations. The later made available to also did not state why it was shifted 2 days backward. But then all the athletes who have been gearing and preparing for the World Athletic Championship, we just have some extra days to prepare, because the date has been shifted. The reason was not told, but if this is to give us a very, very successful outing, then it is a welcome development. And also, if it is to set modalities and make sure that everything goes in place, trust me, I think it is a good one. Alright, I'm still tracking more stories from the local scene. Let me let you know that Nigeria had made more histories at the finals of the 2023 African Beach Game Tournament, winning our first take-ball gold in Hammamet in Tunisia. We also heard that according to a report, the gold medal came through the mixed double event championship by the duo of Funso Funto Samson and Rashida Bukola Slough. Both put up a spirited effort to defeat Madagascar duo of Finariska Ricia Riadiano Solo and Erickson Spencer Diarra Raktamorina 12-9, 12-10 to finish the best in the mixed double. Victor Yamade and Funso Funto Samson settled for silver in the final day of the men's double after they were beaten by 2-1 by the Tunisian duo of Yassin Sahil and Yusuf Sahil by 12-5, 6-12 and 11-13 in a tension-soaked encounter. We can say that we lost to the host nation. Yes. No shame. They actually put up a spiritual performance, but of course, you know, the home support and the home fans played their part. Oyemade, who is a Nigeria's number one and a second-ranked take-ball player in Africa, could only settle for another silver medal in the men's single to crown a wonderful performance by the take-ball team to the games. He was beaten, I beg your pardon, by Cameroonian Gregor Dilian Shami Zumoha by 2-1. The highly contested third set saw the Nigerian lost the final set 3-12 before clawing his way back to win the second set 12-6. He was beaten again in the third set 12-8 to clinch a silver medal for Nigeria in the men's single category. Wow, we just cannot but appreciate these athletes for putting a much highly spiritual fighter in this one. Talking about the take ball because they are quite being dominant in that one. Alright, I'm still tracking more stories for you. Let me let you know that Enusialia Limited, a sponsor of the Unicel Boots for the highest goal scorer in the Nigerian Professional Football League, has announced Aimbaza Chukwuemeka Obioma as the winner of the award. Obioma scored 16 goals to emerge as the highest goal scorer in the just concluded 2022-2023 MPFL season and received a 3.2 million naira, as well as the imposing Enusiala boot. Unicel, I beg your pardon, West Africa's largest independent chemical and oil and gas engineering solutions company, receive Unicel boot. Obioma becomes the 8th player to win the Unicel boot as a confirmation of his goals scoring prowess. Because that, it defeated Bendel Insurance Imate Osarekwana to Visa Award. Now he is a 3.2 million naira richer. Wow, this is all that we can say. Congratulations to Chukwuemeka Obioma for that one. Hopefully come next season he will replicate such form. Alright, still also tracking more stories from the local scene. Let me let you know that the Abia State government under the newly elected governor Dr. Alex Oti has concluded plans to host the victorious Aimba team. The People's Elephants have finished the regular Abridged Format League season in 3rd position and qualify for the Super 6 playoff. The Edge Rivers United in the final game of the season played at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena Onika in Lagos. The state government confirmed on Tuesday that they will host the Aba Millionaires on the 29th of July at the Governor's Lodge in Umuahia. Apart from winning the league, Aimba has also qualified to represent Nigeria in the next season's CAF Champions League. Talking about a reward for hard work, Dr. Alex Oti, His Excellency, knows how to definitely get his fellow Abians on the radar when it comes to reward. Alright, let's delve over now to the foreign scene and stop by in the world of transfer as it is getting heated already. In the world of a transfer, Bayern Munich just set to make an improved offer for England Tottenham forward Harry Kane. On Tuesday, they were reported that Bayern made a 70 million euros bid for the 29-year-old England captain, but Tottenham's source denied it, and it denied that it has been received. Meanwhile, the Bundesliga champions are now expected to launch a further bid and believe they can complete the transfer. German newspaper Bild reported on Tuesday night that Kane had agreed personal terms with Bayern Munich. Meanwhile, Kane is also out of contract next season and was wanted by Real Madrid earlier this summer, while Manchester United had also been interested. He is Tottenham's all-time record goal scorer with 280 goals in 435 appearances, having come through the club academy. Alright, talking about making improved deal and coming back again after you have tried the first time, let me let you know that Arsenal have submitted a third bid worth 105 million euros for West Ham and England midfielder Declan Rice. The Gunners have had two bids for the 24 years old rejected after their offers fell short of the 100 million euros West Ham want. However, it is understood that the Hammers do not believe that the structure of the latest bid is right. On Tuesday, West Ham also rejected a 90 million euros bid from the treble-winning Manchester City for Rice, whose contract expires in 2024. His current deal at the London Stadium has the option for a one-year extension until the summer of 2025. Declan Rice, such a talented player, such a very good player, but if you ask me, does he command that wage for around over 100 million euros? Absolutely not. England footballers are always overhyped. It is a no-brainer. Everybody knows that when it comes to English players, they are always overhyped, and they do not deserve most of all this money that is being splashed from them. Look at Jadon Sancho. Look at certain Harry Maguire. Let's come back to certain Kyle Walker that Man City got during his time at Tottenham. For that amount, over 60 million, it is not worth it. Look at Ben White of Arsenal. Did I forget to mention John Stone of the same Man City? Going by the amount he was bought and that performance at that time, it is not. But the latter players, talking about John Stone and Ben White, on their respective coaches, Pep Guardiola and Mikel Arteta, they have improved their game. But then, as when they were bought, trust me, they were not worth that amount. If a Declan Rice is worth 105 million euros, then how much will a certain Moses Caicedo worth? How much will Camavinga worth currently in the transfer market? Think about that. Alright, I'm still talking more transfer in the world of European football. Tottenham are closer to completing a 40 million euros deal for Leicester City. James Maddison, who has won 3 cups for England and helped the Foxes with the FA Cup in 2021, is set to undergo a medical at Spurs on Wednesday. He has made 203 appearances for Leicester since joining from Norwich in 2018 for a fee of around 20 million euros. Maddison has scored 10 Premier League goals last time, but was unable to prevent the club from slipping into relegation. Alright, as you're tracking more stories for you, it is done and dusted. Former Juventus boss Andrea Pirlo has been appointed manager of Serie B side Sampdoria on a 2-year deal. Pirlo, who's 44 years old, was in charge of Juventus in 2020-2021 season, winning the Coppa Italia and the Italian Super Cup before being sacked after finishing 4th in Serie A. His most recent role was at Fata Karagümrük, which he left in May after finishing 7th in the Turkish Super League. Sampdoria were relegated at the end of last season in the Serie A to the second division. Meanwhile, Tottenham have completed the signing of Empoli goalkeeper Guillermo Vicario, yes, on a 5-year contract. He is the second signing under new manager Ange Postecoglou after Sweden midfielder Dejan Kulusevski turned his loan spell into a permanent one. Let me also let you know that in Italy, the Italian FA has banned 88 on a shirt in anti-Semitism drive, talking about the shirt that has been banned. Italy have banned players from wearing the number 88 as part of an initiative aimed at fighting anti-Semitism in football across the country. Members of Italian's government and Italian Football Association, and to all our Muslim faithful, we wish you a happy celebration. Do have a fantastic Wednesday.